Hey, what's up everybody? It's me, Ish. Welcome back to another video on my channel, Just Money. For those of you that are new to my channel, Just Money, I pretty much go over financial related topics such as credit, real estate, loans, etc. So if that's something you're into or want to get more familiar with, then you're probably going to want to consider subscribing. But in this video, we're going to be going over how to obtain an auto loan through Navy Federal Credit Union. And make sure to watch this video to the end because you don't want to skip out on any valuable information that can stop you from obtaining your dream car. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. So lately, a few friends of mine have been getting their auto loans through Navy Federal Credit Union. Navy Federal Credit Union has so much to offer in the most efficient way possible. And one of the biggest things they offer is 100% financing on auto loans. Navy Federal Credit Union, like other credit unions, typically offer low auto loan rates. The catch is though, you have to be a member with them in order to qualify for these rates. So in other words, you have to be banking with them. If you guys are interested in knowing on how to bank with Navy Federal Credit Union, then I made multiple videos on my YouTube channel discussing on how you too can bank with them. I'll link them down in the description below for you guys. But if you are a member of Navy Federal Credit Union, then you will find a range of options in the auto loan department. Whether you're interested in a new car, a used car, a classic car, or even if you want to refinance the car you already have with Navy Federal. In fact, that's what I did. I refinanced my BMW M3 with Navy Federal Credit Union. And I also made a video on that as well, how to refinance your car with Navy Federal Credit Union. The link will be in the description below. But as far as financing your car through Navy Federal Credit Union, then listen up, this is how you do it. For one, you can grab your computer and do it online. Another way is you can call them and they would be more than happy to do the application process with you over the phone, or you can also walk inside the branch and just do the auto loan application in there. But the most efficient way to do it, and this is the way my friends did it, is to just do it on the app on your phone. It's very easy, very quick, very simple to understand, and you'll know if you got it approved or not instantly. Now, if you do decide to do it on the phone on your app, then listen up everybody, very important. All you would do is go to more on the bottom right of your app once you're logged in. Then you would click my applications and then start a new application. Then it's going to tell you what kind of loan you're looking for. So in this case scenario, you would just click auto loan. Once you get started on the application process, it's going to ask you a few things. They're going to want to know your contact information. So they're going to want your phone number, they're going to want your email, and if you have a co-applicant, then they're going to want their information as well. They're going to want to know your current housing situation, like if you're renting, what do you pay in rent every month? They're going to want to know your employer name, type of business you do, how long have you been employed, and your annual income, and if you have any other additional income as well. Then they're going to want to know the amount that you expect to finance. They'll want to know the purchase price, taxes, tax, titles, and warranty, and if you're choosing to put money down. And please note, you don't have to put money down because again, Navy Federal Credit Union does offer 100% financing on auto loans. And another thing they're going to want to know is the length. So in other words, how long do you want the term of the loan to be? So real quick, let me explain this. New auto loans years 2021 to 2023 with less than 7,500 miles will be eligible for APR as low as 2.79% for the first 36 months. Give or take depending on your credit. And these rates do vary. Like for example, if we're doing 85 to 96 months, then your APR can be as low as 6.09%. And on used auto loans 2020 or older, then your APR can be as low as 3.79% for up to 36 months. If you have a longer term than 36 months, then obviously the APR is going to vary and your credit does affect the APR as well. But one of the last things that Navy Federal needs from you, if this even applies to you at all, is if you're trading in your vehicle, then they're gonna want all your vehicle's information as well, as far as the title, loan information, registration, etc. After you're done inputting all of this information, then you're gonna go ahead and submit your application. And also please know that getting pre-approved is a hard pull on your credit, and they do pull from your TransUnion, so just beware. I would always recommend to keep your credit score at least above a 660, and that goes for anything that pertains to credit. But Ish, what if my credit score is only 600? Am I still eligible to receive an auto loan? Good question, Afro-ish. You can still get away with getting an auto loan with having a minimum credit score of 600, but just know if you have a credit score around that range, then your APR is going to be pretty high, not going to lie. Damn, I need to work on my credit. But back to the application. After you submit your application, you'll know instantly whether you've been pre-approved or not for the amount that you have requested. And Navy Federal does provide you with a quick decision, like literally instantly, because they know how important it is to have a car when you're in the market to buy one. Once you're pre-approved, they'll issue you a check with your funds. You can either go pick it up at the nearest branch or you can have it simply mailed to you, whichever is more convenient for you. If you do end up going to the branch to pick up the check, then they'll ask for your ID, and that's just to verify you. It's really quick. You'll be in and out. It shouldn't take longer than 5 to 10 minutes. And also, if you guys are finding this information helpful, if you guys could do me a favor and hit the like button, I would truly appreciate that because it truly helps me out a lot. But once you receive your check, you can now start car shopping and looking at cars for the amount your auto loan was pre-approved for. You can take your check to the dealer whenever you're ready to buy, or if you're buying it from a private party, then you would just give them the check. Just make sure you receive all the documents needed, like for example, a pink slip. And just make sure the check is signed when you're ready to purchase your vehicle. So if the car ends up being less than the check loan amount, like for example, you have 30K but the car you want is 23K, then the remainder money will be credited back to Navy Federal Credit Union. Also note that Navy Federal does not accept rebuilt or salvage titles. They will not fund that. But once you pay the seller or dealer, ensure that the title is received by Navy Federal within the first 90 days of purchase, because that is one of their requirements. And if there is a case scenario where you received your check and you haven't made a vehicle purchase yet in those 90 days given, then the check's gonna expire and it's gonna get voided. You will not be eligible to use that check, but it's okay because all you have to do is reapply if you want to get another one. Okay, so extra bonus knowledge. Be aware of additional warranties when you're buying through a dealer. I remember I financed the Prius a few years back and they sold me on the idea to get extra warranty on my car, and it was an extra $3,000. Long story short, I didn't end up using the extra warranty, so they got away with an extra $3,000, and now I have to pay that when I didn't even need it at all. I didn't need the warranty because I had already passed a certain amount of mileage and my car was still fine, and thousands of miles later, my car's still fine, so there goes $3,000 down the drain. But once you finally have your dream car, you'll see your auto loan on the app, so you can just make your payments there on the Navy Federal Credit Union app. Navy Federal Credit Union is not for profit and they're member owned, so they have their own lending guidelines exclusively serving military veterans and their families. And one more tip before we wrap this up, Navy Federal Credit Union is a relationship-based bank. So if you have a direct deposit with them, credit cards, or any other different kind of loans you have with them, then that just shows you use them a lot, and they'll probably be more enticed to give you a bigger loan amount because, again, this is a relationship-based bank. But that'll wrap up today's video, guys. How to finance an auto loan through Navy Federal Credit Union. If you guys made it to the end of the video, then I truly do appreciate you guys. We are at 2,671 subscribers at the time of this recording. I do post every 2 to 3 days a week, so I'll see you guys in a few days. And for those that don't know, I am also a real estate agent here in Southern California, so if you're looking to buy or sell or have any questions in regards to real estate, then I'd be more than happy to help you out. All my information will be in the description below. You guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, comment down below. I do read all comments, and I will see you in a few days. Thanks for watching.